Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahawashi. Salutations to the elect, double honors to the apostles of GMS, which have given us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahawashi. And I'm with the brother right here. GMS Salvation is near, and I'm the brother Kawal Sayar. And today, me and his brother, we're going to be going into martyrs, okay? Because there's some brothers in this truth are going to become martyrs for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi's sake. Now, some of us are not going to die because, like Yahawashi said in the book of Matthew, there be some standing here which shall not taste the death until they see the Son of the Man coming in a cloud with great glory. Without further ado, we're going to get right into it. So I'm going to start off with Matthew 26, verse 4.
Hey, yeah.
All right, Matthew 26, verse 47. And while he yet spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came, and with him a great multitude with swords and staffs from the chief priests and elders of the people. Because a lot of those people that came after Yahawashi came after him with weapons. Now, when martial law come after some of the men of the Lord, they're going to come after them with weapons. Some of them are going to have AKs with infrared lights on it. Some of them are going to have flashbangs. Some of them might have attack dogs. There might be helicopters shining on your house, flying around your neighborhood. And, they're going to kick in your door. They're going to take you out of your household. They're going to put you in the back of a SWAT, martial law truck, and send you to a concentration camp. But some there's going to be some brothers that's not going to be directly taken to a concentration camp. You might be temporarily put into a holding cell somewhere at a jail center, and basically you're going to be there until you are brought before kings and governors. And I would like to just bring this out real quick, okay? Because Yahawashi said it himself. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse, I'll just start at 17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. Because that's what's going to happen when you get taken to these court systems. They're going to be questioning you on if the Gentiles can make it or not. But while you're sitting in a holding center, while you're in the back of a police car, a SWAT truck, or whatever situation you get put in, don't think about how you're going to answer them in that day. Because the Most High is going to give you a mouth that none of your enemies shall be able to gainsay nor resist. So it's going to be the Most High. It's going to be the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, that's going to be speaking through you in that day. Okay. So then it goes on to say, verse 19, but when they deliver you up, meaning when they bring you to court, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. Because you might be thinking about what to say to the judge, what to say to whatever kings are present at these court systems, these different presidents, these different rulers from other countries might be there. Don't. You might be thinking about how you're going to answer them, but how you thinking you're going to answer them may not be how you answer them in that time, man. So let the Most High give them their answer for you, okay? For it is the spirit of your Father that speaketh in you, like it says here. So verse 20, for it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father, which speaketh in you. Okay, so
Yep.
so that was pretty much the
Yep.
point.
And yeah, just to add another point, the reason why they're gonna deliver us up is for that, for the very same reason, because we were pushing this truth, and the scripture says that the servant is not greater than his master. Yahawashi went through it, so we're gonna have to go through it too. Lord willing, we don't have to. You brothers out there don't have to go through it. But this is the precept right here. This is John chapter 15, and I'm gonna start at verse 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love the. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but have chosen you out. Slakia, man. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. Yep.
So basically, Yahawashi was persecuted, and ultimately he was cussed out by his people. They spat on him. They threw bricks at him. They swung on him, hit him. Then you got these damn crackers, these Romans. They basically put a purple garment on him and called him. They started mocking him, calling him King of the Jews. Okay, but that was really the Son of the Most High, man. So
that's right.
They have to pay for that, know. But Yahawashi was persecuted, but when Yahawashi was persecuted, he ultimately he was murdered. Okay, he was murdered ultimately, and when he come back, he's coming back to take his vengeance. But this right here, this right here is going into the story of how that happened. So I'm gonna continue on in this Matthew chapter 26, verse 48. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he, hold him fast. Now, that's something else you have to keep in mind, okay? Yahawashi had traitors. So guess what? There's going to be brothers, so-called brothers. They're going to come into this truth, but ultimately they're going to turn against the brotherhood, and they might cause some of you brothers to be delivered, man, to Esau's jail systems, and ultimately sent to court. So you also got to keep that in mind, man. There's traitors among brothers everywhere, man. That's why in Ephesians 5:15 it says, walk ye circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times, because the times are evil.
Hey, and Khan, because brothers might not even know that they're gonna forsake other brothers, like Peter didn't know that that he was going to forsake Yahawashi. I know we know Judas delivered him up, set Yahawashi up, but when the pressure is on, when martial law is kicking down brothers' doors, you got to be firm in this truth. You got to be your faith has to be strong, and you build up your faith by doing this work. All right, but going back to the point, there might be brothers like Peter, that denied Yahawashi.
Well, yeah,
that's
I was gonna say Peter did not forsake Yahawashi; he denied him 3 times.
But
ultimately, Peter's of the elect, though. Peter's King Masha in the reincarnation.
That's right.
King David in the reincarnation. We know that Peter is gonna come back as King David, man. Well, Peter came back as King Masha, but we believe King Masha is King David. But when King Masha come back, he's gonna come back as King David. But the point that the brother's trying to make is that like I was saying earlier, there's gonna be guys that's gonna come into this truth, and that they're gonna end up turning against brothers. Ultimately they're gonna get sifted. And they're gonna become scoffers. They're gonna become demons, and they're gonna become traitors, man. Some of these guys who fall out of the truth. Some of them still know where some of these brothers live at, man. So hey, that time might come when they might one of those niggas might call the police on brothers, man. Have them put to jail and delivered up to the court systems, and ultimately take to concentration camps. Okay, niggas out there trying to set brothers up, man. So hey, that time is coming, man. Even as I speak, there's niggas in the truth. Just waiting to fall out, man. The scriptures speak about how not every brother is a brother. Not every brother is your brother in this truth, man. You got some that truly do believe on Yahawashi, that wants this goddamn kingdom to be destroyed. But then you got some that really, man, they don't want America to be destroyed. They don't really believe the kingdom is coming. They don't even believe Yahawashi even died yet. They got their own agenda in mind. And those are the type of guys. Those are the type of guys. They're gonna fall out the truth, man. And guess what? They're gonna become your Judas Iscariots. But Slakia, you was trying to say something?
Judas Iscariot. Judas at one point in time, Judas was sincere, but along the way he became rotten, and like I said, when the pressure is on and Esau is making his moves, that might be the time that brothers might betray other brothers.
You're right.
That's why the scriptures say don't put trust in man.
You're right. Because the moment a guy in his truth comes under pressure, man, then his true color starts to show. Oh shit, I can't go through this. What the fuck? The chip is real. But we've been talking about the chip, there's guys in this truth, they're not really about serving Yahawashi. They don't really believe, man. And it's gonna show when hell starts to break loose in America, man. But I'm gonna continue on with this story. It says, now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying that, and this is Judas talking to the others, man. Those wicked ass Israelites and priests that came to Yahawashi at the Garden of Gethsemane. Whomsoever I kiss, this is Judas Iscariot talking to the masters that was with him. Whosoever I kiss, that same is he, hold him fast. All right, meaning hold him firm. Don't let him escape. And forthwith he came to Yahawashi and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. And Yahawashi said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Yahawashi and took him. And behold, one of them which were with Yahawashi stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck a servant of the high priests and smote off his ear. Okay? See, and I'm going to read it again. And behold, one of them which were with Yahawashi stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck a servant of the high priests and smote off his ear. Then said Yahawashi unto him, Put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. And, you know, that's another thing too, man. A lot of niggas, you know, they think that, oh, well, if martial law come from me, I'll just pull out my Glock and start shooting at them. But Yahawashi said, they that live by the sword shall die by the sword, okay? And furthermore, what the hell is your gun going to do? These martial law troops are going to be cladded in iron armor. Some of them are going to have exoskeleton suits on. A lot of things that's going to make their armor impenetrable, man. Okay? And guess what? They're going to have all the firepower. The lightning guns, the lightning guns, the Metal Storm 1000s, the AKs, guns that shoot out plasma beams. Okay? So basically, you know, also, if I remember correctly, I believe it's in the book of Philippians, the 2nd chapter. You know, the weapons of our warfare are spiritual. So if you call yourself being a guy in this truth, and you're being reliant on your gun in case something happens, then you're not spiritual, man. You're carnal. Okay. So Yahawashi was basically telling this person, you got to be spiritual, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, we're not going to be able to take down America physically, man. The Most High, Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi, has to give us that power first, man, that spiritual power. Plus, like Yahawashi was teaching them, man, you know, that this is not the time for Esau to go down. Because if that was the case, Yahawashi would have been called a legion of angels to fuck the Roman Empire up, man. He would have been took down the Roman Empire, but it wasn't that time. Yahawashi had to fulfill his lot and go up on that cross. And then on top of that, there were things his disciples had to do to fulfill prophecy. Okay, like Paul going to the Gentiles, the Israelite, well, Gentiles meaning the Israelite foreigners of our nations, which were scattered amongst the other nations. Okay, things of that nature. Plus these last days. Okay, so verse 53. Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? Because if those 12 legions of angels show up, they're not showing up to give you a fucking lollipop or a hug. They showing up to kill, man. They showing up to do business, man.